Hello, 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 and welcome back to some Persona 5 Royale. Oh my god, my computer's having a fucking shit right now. It was doing fine a second ago, I swear. Okay, this is a problem. It's just straight up not taking inputs. I might have to restart the game. Fuck do you mean? Alright, there we go. Right? Yeah, no, it's just not taking controller inputs. The loveliness of, I swear, like, this is the problem, is I launch it, it's buttery smooth before stream, and then just, I start streaming and it fucking tanks. Sometimes that tank is a little too much for the game. It's fine, it'll not be that long of a restart. And at least we didn't lose progress this time from that crash from the other one. That was annoying. It's not taking inputs from my controller. What would do? It's not taking inputs from my controller, but it acknowledges when it's broken. There we go. That was weird. It's like it's taking one input and then that's it. I switched to the port for it to try and make it so it's actually a direct connection and not through my hub anymore. But that's not looking like it's working, so I'm gonna try it again. Let's put it back through the hub. Oh, technical issues. Lovely. And now it works fine. Okay, so it was the port for some reason. It's weird because that should be a more direct port. And should have less issues because it's not a hub. That actually makes no sense to me. Unless those USB ports are broken. That's worrying. Those are my front ones. Okay. Everything's falling apart around me as per usual. Good to know, good to know. Alright. Now we're finally on track. Alright, yes, I know there's a thing in the Velvet Room, I don't care. Okay, so when we left off, we were at the kind of like memory stuff. Is it? You're the fan of thieves, I assume. Normally, I capture any intruders, but this area is free to any who wish to enter. I will grant you entrance to the exam room, should you so desire. Allowing intruders to proceed, how odd. They must be awfully confident in their exam techniques. At any rate, Such progression should work in our favor. We should make sure to get our act straight for this. So what will it be? Depending on your reply, we'll have to respond accordingly. What kind of place is this? I see, so you are curious about our facilities. Very well. Keeps disconnecting and it's connected to my Xbox's battery. Yeah, I mean, it's because mine's directly connected to my computer. Well, it was directly connected, but I've been using a USB hub system because I keep mine wired. Because I don't have Bluetooth on this computer, because that was before the trend really started hitting up, is when I built this. So all Bluetooth parts were fucking expensive. Like it was just in the era where wireless and Bluetooth hadn't merged the way that it is now. If you get a computer now, if you have wireless, you're probably gonna have Bluetooth as well. It's because it's easy enough to add as a feature, and it just rocks the price up a little bit. But that's why if I do build another one, I'll definitely be having Bluetooth. Good lord. But no, like, that's why I get really annoyed when it doesn't work, because it's like, well, you've got a direct wired connection. There should be no reason for, like, failure on that. See, our facility, you are curious about our facilities. Very well. This is the lobby for the psychological exam room, where we determine if patients are mentally sound or not. We find the flaws and potential issues in a patient's heart that even they may not be aware of. What exactly comprises these examinations? You'll get there, computer. Beyond the hall lies the special exam room. Add a 16-inch pepperoni pizza and a Coca-Cola. Good on you, good on you. There, each patient answers 3 simple questions. Touch the information panel to begin the process. Listen to the question and choose the elevator that corresponds with your answer. Please refrain from returning to the previous level until the exam is over though. You'll get that game. Apparently these cutscenes are really fucking resource intensive. Good lord. I have something I can do. To try and mitigate some stuff, but it's not going to do much. The average is already too low. Yeah. Treatment will be recommended depending on the patient's diagnosis, but this treatment, just like every other step of the process, has been designed with the patient in mind. Do not worry. If no abnormalities are found after the exam completion, you will be presented with a small gift. For the sake of your own happiness, we ask that you answer all questions with honesty. So all we have to do is choose the answer we believe to be correct. Although I'm a bit hesitant to find out what they mean by treatment. Examine a person's heart and find their pain and regret, then distort their cognition? This is just the palace version of what Dr. Maruki does in real life. But if we make a mistake, does that mean they're gonna change our cognitions? Should have stuck with an Xbox or a PlayStation. If I wanted to stream, no. But okay, I'm gonna pull like a thing here. I have only been able to stream because my computer, which was a beast, and I custom built it myself. This computer is 7 years old now, and the fact that it's still able to even actually accomplish the stuff I'm doing now should give it a show of I'm capable when it comes to building stuff. If I was to try and stream a console game, up until not that long ago, that wouldn't have been even possible. Because, yes, you can do it from the thing, but that just goes straight to Twitch, and Twitch is a fucking bad platform to try and start streaming on. I do have an external capture card now that I could use, which I tried with a Switch at one point. But there's still limitations to how I can stream console content. Because if we were doing that argument, then I'll play Ghost of Tsushima. Like, I could actually set that up probably within a day and have that playable. But I would also not want to because it's on a PS4 instead of the PS5, and people complain because the quality's low. As well as it doesn't actually stop the fact that, again, it's just like I comment to that because that's a response of someone that's like, you don't. Do you get your work done? Or did I get my work done? No. I've got it to a point where there's one key error that I need to really resolve. Once that's resolved, it's fine. But it's also not due for weeks, so I will leave it alone. But yeah, no, I need to take a break from it. Like yesterday, after about midday, I just took a complete break from it, did my lecture, got work done in that, and then after my lecture, I spent it watching the old Michael Bay Transformer movies, because I'm doing a binge of those before they leave Netflix over here, which is at the end of the month, which is tomorrow. That's probably... Maybe they hook you up and some machines are just bzzz. The treatment, Okay. So I guess I gotta do these probably morality questions, let's be honest. Yeah, but what's this? Just a random side room, okay. Information panel. Hello, patients. Here is your first question. One day at school, you see that your good friend is being led away by a group of scary people. You want to help your friend, but if you fight them alone and lose, you could easily get hurt. If you go look for a teacher, there would be no danger to you. But if you don't succeed in time, your friend would most likely get hurt. Which would you do in this situation? A. Go after your friend, or B. Go get help. Once you make your decision, please take the corresponding elevator. Thank you. Neither answer is wrong though. Yeah, but this is a medical exam, not a school one. They're trying to figure out whether or not you need treatment. So we have to try and figure out which one Dr. Maruki would book. You have to answer the question like Maruki. Yeah, I mean they're saying that. I'm reading the dialogue. it's in front of me. I mean, like, I know which ones to take, probably. I mean, at this one, I definitely know which one to take, but I'm just gonna see what these people say. If it lets me get to them. Game. Alright, let's try asking this guy. You guys are dressed awfully fancy. It doesn't look like you're here for an examination. Have you chosen an answer? Definitely A. If someone needs my help, I'm doing what needs to be done. Is there a reason you didn't even hesitate? My reason? Oh well, normally I wouldn't share this with anyone I just met, but I was in the exact situation in the past. The difference is, that time I just acted like I didn't see anything and went on with my way. Let my fear control me. Pathetic, pretty pathetic of me, right? Regretted it ever since. So I decided that from now on, I'm going to help people in need no matter what happens to me. Okay, so is there someone to say B?
No.
Oh yes, can I help you? Did you decide yet? I chose B. It's sort of embarrassing, but I'm never, on the helping side. Someone always has to help me. I just don't have the courage to confront somebody. You're the type to ask others for help. I mean, that ain't wrong, but don't you ever think to yourself, I want to help them? Of course I do. But even if I had the courage to step in, I might not be able to actually help. If that's the case, it's probably best if I go help from someone, get help from someone else. That way, success is more likely. But neither one exactly wrong, right? And again, where they're both coming from. What matters is which one Dr. Maruki thinks is wrong. Why don't we collect our thoughts somewhere and think about our answer? So that's why that room is off to the side. Ooh. So after summer investigation, I think that this palace is, If you find any abnormalities, they'll force treatment right away. Not sure what it is, but I suspect we should avoid it. Thinks it's fine as we are. We get to skip the treatment. Most likely. May not be easy, but we'll have to try and think. Dr. Maria, yeah. God, this is making this very long-winded, isn't it? Sorry, Joker, but I am good at this kind of stuff. The question is all yours, dude. Well. So this is just going to repeat the key elements from each person, I'm guessing? I'll pass on trick questions. I mean, this one is a morality question. Again, it's the argument that neither side is wrong. It's to determine kind of what, like, your moral compass or moral reasoning dictates. If I was to answer honestly to this, it's difficult as well, because I would state the query, well, it's contextual, because even given the context we have been, I do not know what my current state in that moment is. If, for example, I'm tired, then I am less likely to pick A, because if you're tired, you're more likely to make a mistake in those situations. Do I think I could handle a group of people? Yes, I actually do, but I'm not going to go into why I can answer that so confidently. But yes, I will risk injury. Again, something that I have more than enough experience with. So I think that the correct answer in most situations should be B, in a morality standpoint, but I personally would consider A a lot more often given the opportunity. However, again, I won't dispute that I'm not likely to get involved in things that I know will only cause problems for me. But nonetheless, like, I will, like, that's why I say I would say B would be the one that I would go for most of the time. You may end up hurt no matter which answer you choose, so that isn't the deciding factor here. The issue is that you may end up getting hurt, and that's what we base our decision on. Yeah, I think this is nudging towards B, honestly. But also, this is where the hypocrisy of Maruki comes in. I think he wants you to do B, but he would do A. So it's the question of what he thinks is the correct answer. Because if he had not gone for B, there's a chance that things might not have gone so badly with the parents and his partner. So I'm gonna go A because I think that is what he subconsciously wants. Fuck it, let's see. Yeah, okay. See, that's what I was thinking, is it's like, I'm pretty sure it's putting it to B. But this is where, like, that's why I was like, the hypocrisy of Dr. Maruki is really fascinating in this situation. Joker. I mean, it's not like going into these, yeah, especially with flow just given to me immediately. It's not like I'm going into these fights with difficulty. Aww. Oh god, there's 3 questions now. Let's find out what we're dealing with this time. Alright. just doing this to make sure I have my fucking map fully laid out. Alright, let's see what this moral question is now. So I should have gone with my gut and gone with B. Because again, it's kind of the answer of what's the right thing to do and what's the correct thing to do. And I like those kind of questions because it does bring out a side to people, especially if they try and explain their reasoning that there really is telling, because if they're too backpedally on their own answers, which I kind of was, it shows a level of dishonesty, I guess. Now, yes, that is almost me saying I'm dishonest. I wouldn't say quite what I did was backpedaling. I gave an answer stating that I think B is correct, but I would like to go with A. And I gave my reasoning as to why. But if I was bouncing between them more and not giving a definitive answer, that's someone that is given that big NPC energy. No, it's just they're not capable of making substantial decisions, and they're actually quite a worrying kind of group. Alright, here's the second question. You have a personal dream that you really, really want to make come true. You've worked so hard to achieve it, but it's just not coming to fruition. It's causing you a lot of grief, but if you were to give up now, all your hard work is sure to be for nothing. Which would you do in this situation? Keep up the hard work, do whatever it takes, give up for a new dream. Be honest about your feelings as you consider your answer. Thank you. Ooh. I hate that I think I know what's the correct answer. If this ends up being the correct answer, I want to punch Maruki in the face. Because it's either this or it's the first one. Oh, Maruki, you bitch. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I really hate that. I really do not like that. I cannot stress enough how much like that is something I'm not happy about. The chest in this wall. Did I miss out on it? Because it looks like the pathing for it's down. Yeah. I'll have to come back for that later. Alright. I'm not happy about that. I'm really not happy about that one. Alright. Welcome back yet again. Let's move on to the third question. You've gained the power to steal people's hearts. Thoughts, emotions, information. You can steal all of it from anyone in the world. Not only that, you can use this power without fear of ever getting caught. In this scenario, which sounds closest to what you would do? A. Steal something valuable. B. Never steal anything. C. Steal my own heart to heal. D. Steal evil hearts to fix society. Or E. Steal the one I love's heart. Please follow the previous procedure to answer the question. Thank you. Huh? Yikes. いやいや違うだろう。 Right, yeah, thanks, but I don't think I was the one being... You can calm yourself. Yeah, that's... Like, when I think about what Maruki wants, it's either steal your own heart for your own happiness, or don't steal any. Because the idea of getting freed from your own pain. Oh, that's so bugging me, the noise. I know the chest's there. Yeah, I'm gonna go with C, because that's the steal your own heart, which is again what I think Maruki would want for others, not himself. Again, it's either B or C. It's most likely C, but it's either those two, because there's no way he wants you to steal other people's hearts. You can climb stuff. Oh shit, I could. That's probably it. No! Must have been B then, no stealing. Sad I can't go backwards. I can't go backwards, pain. Well, not yet anyway. I'm sure I can teleport around later. Okay. Yeah, looks like there's a lot of this area I'm not going to have access to fully yet. Alright, let's do this examination thing. Finalize it. Or get my results. Oh, this is menacing. Again, it's kind of the whole argument of what I'm thinking is worst comes to worst, I go back there in the later stages. Yeah. Well, that looks welcoming. Post treatment when patients go down, you paradise away to the other side. And then treat them here. Once someone is certified as happy, they get funneled through that gate. Yeah, that's not too surprising. Okay, so we got to trick it somehow. Or break it. I like the idea of breaking it. Just double check there's nothing coming in this. Keep forgetting to use thief vision. So where does this have me end up now? Hello. Can I just take this down? Or are they going to tell me, no, you're not allowed to do that, Joker? No, I can. Cool. Once the game catches up with it. It's taking a hot minute. God damn. Yeah, there's nothing really extreme happening on my computer. It's just having a fucking bit. Alright then. But it's time. As I don't give it any more additional things to think about, it'll get there. Oh, it was this thing here. Oh, for God's sakes. Wait, does that mean I can go backwards now that we're willing to knock here? Okay. Because that means there's a thing. There it is. This leads to that chest that we keep hearing. Okay, this should have been something I actually paid more attention to, because that would have definitely told me the answer there. Nothing at the top of that one though. I'm so happy. No, you're not. You're blissfully ignorant. It's fucking unpleasant. Alright, let's crawl through here. Get fucked, bitch. And I'm guessing, yeah, that's nothing. Okay. Alright, so I've gotten everything I needed then. Wait, so is this indicating that if I picked D, I would have been it was D. So steal other people's hearts. Interesting. Oh boy, here we go. Oh no, okay, so I need to go find this one. Bloody hell. Is some area I need to cover? I did not see him. What's in here? Cleaning spray. Oh, yay.
ここワイヤー使えるみたいです。使ってみませんか?
I see. Okay, this is a fucking nightmare. Oh, he fucking saw me. That's kind of annoying. Let's do this to get the thing unlocked like that. Yep. Okay, I can go into the currently. Which means I need to go via something. Oh, hello. So there's something there. There's a vent right there. And this is how we get into this room. I thought it said there was a bunch of them. What do you mean it was one? Ah, nice. Oh no, there is a second one. Guess I found the right room straight away. Look at me. Okay. I might as well clean up the rest of the area. Because I want to see this stuff as well. This is progressing bit by bit. The more research I perform, the more I recognize the dangers of the cognitive science. Never really say that in a good way, because that's psi. That's how that would be pronounced. Science. Cyanids. Cyanids. Yeah. It's definitely contributed to my suspicions over my research being shut down. No matter what, I must complete my thesis as soon as possible. My biggest problem is my lack of research subjects. If only I could find some hint about the cognitive world, about this power I've received. Not giving up, funding or no funding, I will complete my thesis, I will save everyone. Best intentions destroy the world. There's something back there that's underneath me. Okay. Yikes. They really just be hooking people up to this stuff, huh? Making them feel the happy things. What's this way? That's looking like a boss. I mean, I can probably 1-2 shot him, so, you know. You destroy the phony utopia your boss is trying to make. Would you mind getting out of the way? Foolish rebels, you won't take one step past here. Okay. Oh, damn, you big. Why is he got a fucking lightsaber? I'm just gonna fucking... Yes. Ooh, not bad. Bit of damage. Can't complain. Runs it. Gets through it. Oh my god, I just looked at one of her legs. Oh, doesn't look like it's positioned correctly. All out attack, because I wouldn't be able to capture him anyway. Gotta love a Kitschy's image there. We're stuck on it for a little bit of time, but you know. There we go. The show's over. You may consider this a form of treatment, but I would assuredly decline such a procedure for myself. But a lightsaber, a flaming sword. It's a flaming sword that looks like a lightsaber, okay? I will not dispute that it's a flaming sword, but it's literally got like the two-part that a lightsaber has, and it's coming out like a lightsaber. Don't fucking tell me it's not a lightsaber. Fire is light as well. I will die on this fucking hill. Oh. It's doing the weird thing where I can run again. Alright, let's look quickly at this videotape before I progress anymore. I feel like I'm going to actually progress and not be able to look it up. Oh shit, it's about this. Okay.
じゃあ時間まで雑談でもする？
雑談。
もちろん言いたくないことは無理に言わなくていい。あ、お菓子もあるから遠慮しないでね。甘いのもしょっぱいのもあるから。
はい、ありがとうございます。
じゃあそうだな。例えば昨日のお昼何食べた？なんてどう？僕はね、この前リンゴいっぱい友達からもらってさ、普通に食べるの飽きちゃって、いっそご飯のおかずにしようと思ったんだ。昨日のお昼もリンゴ料理に挑戦してみたけど、どうにもうまくいかなくてね。どんなの作ったと思う？
わかりません。
実はエビチリにリンゴ入れてみたんだ。ほら、酢豚にパイナップルの感じでさ。
I let this man cook. What the fuck?
それは合わなそうですね。けどリンゴもちゃんとおかずになりますよ。すりおろしたりすればソースにもなりますし。
Like, don't get me wrong, apples for like deviled sausages or something like that, it's completely reasonable. But also, you do not want it. Apple is one of the weirdest things to cook with. Like, especially if you're talking about like just straight up apple and not like grated apple. Because ironically enough, you still probably want a grate apple. If you're being real intense about it, the smartest thing to do when you're doing apple in a dish is to grate up the apple, get some applesauce, and then have some whole apples. Add the grated in early because it's going to bruise. Then as you're cooking and it's gotten a lot more substantial, so like at that point in time, the apple has definitely browned, not by bruising, but by like caramelization. Add a little bit of applesauce to that. And then just in the last few minutes of it, add the actual apple slices that you cut up basically there and then and there. Just so they soften up a little bit, because otherwise if you add them in too early, they're gonna just be soppy. They're gonna be fucking disgusting because they're just gonna fall apart. And that's not what you actually want with apples. You want them to hold together just enough that you still have them there, but not so much that they have the crunch that you get. You have the softness. It's also why, in a sense, peeling them is actually not a bad bet, but that also can lead to other complications. If you cook it right, the skin shouldn't be too much of an issue, though. If you want to forgo the grating of the apple in that situation, that's fair, but the applesauce is essential because that actually gets the flavor in there. Ironically, the apple doesn't carry out the flavor very well, especially when you're putting it in so late.
栄養バランスや消化にもいいから、私も料理に使ってます。
吉沢さん、料理できるんだね。それに栄養バランスなんてしっかりしてるな。
私、新体操やってるんです。食事もしっかり意識しなさいってコーチに言われてて。
そっか。練習は大変？
大変ですけど、苦ではありませんでした。でも、うまくいかなくて、もう何がしたいかもわからないです。
そうなんだね。体操は好き？
どうなんでしょう。姉と約束してたんです。新体操で世界を取ろうって。でも姉は亡くなりました。私がかすみの夢を奪ったんです。 私じゃダメなんです。私じゃ前に進めない。ここにいるのがかすみならきっと夢を叶えられた。かすみじゃなきゃダメだったんですよ。私が新体操を続けたって何も。ごめんなさい。
謝らなくていいよ。言えることは言った方がいいと思う。
時々思うんです。私がかすみだったらよかったって。現実は何も変わらないのに。
現実か。吉沢さんの考えてることはおかしくなんかないよ。
Yeah, this is when it starts getting into the area where I don't quite agree.
誰かになりたいって考えるのは悪いことじゃないと思うんだ。
The phrasing on this is what gets me. And I'm trying to listen to the Japanese as well that he's speaking to see how close it is and accurate it is. It's more or less accurate. Because again, what he's doing is fueling escapism. Again, if you teach someone that it's okay to escape from their problems, they will never grow. If you... Okay, this is going to really be a punch in the gut for a lot of people. And I fucking hate doing this one as well. But it's true, because I know people that don't listen to this advice. Or will refuse to listen to it, at least. If you have trauma or problems and you cling on to that as to why something's the case, that means you're clinging on to it as a safety blanket. You're actually using your trauma as a safety blanket to excuse yourself. When you grow up, you can't use safety blankets. When you get to a specific point in your life, safety blankets stop being a thing. That's the harshness of the world. It's okay to have trauma, it's okay to not be able to do things, but to always go and say, I can't do what everyone else does because I have this thing from the past. Everyone's got something from the past. And everyone's done their fucking damnedest to find an answer for those problems to move on. Some succeed, some fail, and the point is that those that succeed are there to help, should be there to help those that fail, to help them get up and to try again, because it doesn't happen first time. Don't be dejected that it didn't happen the first time. Take that as a, okay, you learned what didn't work. So try something new. Try and find new answers. Try and move on from it. What Maruki's doing here is none of that, and this doesn't develop growth. This just keeps you as a child, scared and holding on to that safety blanket. In a sense, that's what he's trying to do to the whole world. Oh, sorry, my headphones are falling apart at the moment. I'm gonna have to fucking sellotape it at this point, Jesus.
人間にはね、自分に暗示をかけて、その通りに自分を変えていく力があるんだ。
See, now this isn't a disagreeable fact. You can change yourself. You are the catalyst. And you are the change that you want. As long as you actually dedicate yourself to it. If you cannot find a way to dedicate yourself to a change, then it's you, and you've exhausted literally every option, which is near impossible. Then you can't. Then that means that change is impossible.
だから
Well, that's a
目標にする人をイメー
harsh
ジできれ
realities.
ば実際にそうなっていくってことになる。
Just a second. I'm gonna. Oh, I'm gonna have to like possibly buy some glue or something like that to just get these headphones to last a little longer. Good God.
あの人ならこうするはずだとか、あの人ならこうはしないと
Oh,
か。
morning, son. We're dealing with philosophy at the moment, son. Again, this is... I've got issues with this kind of train of thought that Maruki's following right now. Because, again, it's escaping things. It's no longer you actually trying to... You making your own decisions anymore. In a sense, that's okay sometimes, but not all the time. Like, if you have a hero... and you're like, what would my hero do in this situation? If you're in a really pressed situation, then I think that's kind of fair to think. But even then, like, that can still land you in more trouble.
そういう問いかけをすることで、その人自身が変わっていくんだよ。
But I don't agree with that. Do not like the feeling back seeing someone else's behind the wheel of my body. Driver fell. Yeah. Exactly. Because I was just talking about like the concept of trauma avoidance. I'll go brief so I don't have to fully reiterate what I said, but it was just the idea that like by avoiding trauma or escaping trauma, you use it as a safety blanket. Potentially, and by using it as a safety blanket, you never grow, which means that you can cling to it like a child, and you use it as an excuse all the way through the rest of your life. And we see that a lot. We see someone go like, oh, well, I had this one issue when I was a child that scarred me for the rest of my life. It's like, damn, we all did. Everyone's got something. And don't say it's bigger or smaller because it's relative to the person. Now, do not get me wrong. I'm not saying this fully universally. There are some things that people go through when they're younger that just straight up leave a scar that won't heal. And that's where you get different situations. That's stuff like PTSD. Something I'm familiar with. And that is something else. That's something that in a sense just lingers forever. You find your best answers is to not have it trigger, but it does trigger. You can't stop it, and sometimes the stupidest things can start it. But yeah, no, like, what this is it's basically going like, no, you shouldn't make your decisions. You should think that when you need to make a decision, what would this person do in that situation? It's like, that's no longer you in your own fucking body, as Sin's kind of mentioning there. It's like, you're no longer in the wheel of your own body. That's not a good thing. That's going on autopilot and letting someone else drive is not good, because that will only lead to bad things for you.
お姉さんのことイメージできる？
はい。
I mean, we do know how this turns out, is that he basically turns Samir into Kasumi as a full escapism from her own pain. Look, I'm not saying that that's the pain that you, like, again, that's pain that you need to work through. You need to find answers for and you need to work with. Because if you don't, if you just let this kind of pain not get resolved, it will only cause more and more problems as time goes on. And you'll just cling to it. You'll cling to that escapism. Luckily enough in this story, at least we've had the character kind of acknowledge that now and go, no, you know what? I want to be my own person. I want to take my responsibility. I want to make my dreams come true. My dreams just happen to still align with Kasumi. But yeah. Do the people I used to hang out with be exactly like that? Makes me feel uncomfortable because I notice all of this and try to help, but suddenly I'm abusing them or for trying to help. Yes. That's the other problem with it, is that, like, in a sense, it's on the person that's clinging to the blanket to get away from it. But it is also on the people that have let go of their blanket to try and help them get away from that blanket. And I mean, Sin, you've literally seen me try and do that with a few of them. With with one of the groups of friends we had. And like, again, this is where I'm going to be a little bit more private than I normally would, but like there was a group of friends that me and Sin were a part of, and I gave advice to one of the friends in that, and he didn't listen, and I've heard what's happened since, and it's not gone well. Because he kept clinging. Because he said, if I move away from this town, I leave all of my baggage behind and I can move on with my life. Except when he did that, it didn't, because you keep your baggage. It never goes away. You just learn how to fucking stow it. He never tried. And because of that, it kept piling. So, yeah, no, again, this fucking hell, this game is bringing out such philosophical arguments. Because again, I'm not just saying that everything I'm saying is wholly correct. This is my biased opinion based on experience. And that's why I stress it does not universally work. There are some situations where there is substantial intervention that's required to compensate for the damage done, and sometimes even then that's never going to truly help the person. This is not a good thing, because he's going to now grant this wish, and this is...
分かった。きっとなれるよ。信じて。どうかな？楽になった？はい、
とってもすっきりしました。先生ってすごいんですね。
大したことないよ。
Again, I highly disagree with this. I think this is extremely unethical.
でも僕のカウンセリング不思議と聞くみたいなんだ。
よし。なんていうか生まれ変わった気分です。
そうか。ならよかったよ。また何かあったらいつでもおいで。雑談で構わないからさ。
ありがとうございます。じゃあ次はさっきの話の続きでも。
どうかした？
よく考えたら私料理あんまりうまくなくって、なんであんなこと言ったんだろう。妹は得意だったんですけどね。
am very upset with
そう
this.
だね。君は吉沢かすみさんだから。
はい、どうかしました？
いや、いいんだ。役に立てたみたいでよかったよ。練習頑張ってね。
はい、頑張ります。すみれの分まで。
You should not be someone else. You should be yourself. I fucking.
今のって。はい。私が丸木先生のカウンセリングを受けた時のものです。かすみ、姉を亡くした直後ですね。ここから私はかすみとして生きていくことになったんです。
認知の書き換え、曲解というものか。
でもさ、気になってたんだけど、自分をかすみだって思ってたのは本人だけなんだよね。
More or less, yeah.
友達とか家族とか他の人はすぐ気づきそうだけど。
それが他の人からも私はかすみって呼ばれてて。
正しくは呼ばれてるって勘違いしてただけかも。すみれって呼ばれてるはずなのに自分はかすみって認知する。
Yeah.
だから周りも本人もおかしいって思わねえのか。すげえな。
これがマルキなりの救いってやつなんだろうね。
ここに映像として記憶が残ってるのも
Yeah, and that's just.
バイオレットの幸せを思うゆえかもしれないな。
It's just lies at that point. Lies to make you feel better. Is that a good thing? It's. I want to say there's no correct answer to that question I just posed. If you say yes, then that's fair. If you say no, that's fair as well. It's just there's.
けど同時にすみれであることからも逃げてしまった。
Like, okay, in a sense, by doing what he did, he actually attempted to just kill Samir. Like, if we're speaking very literal, he attempted to kill Samir and write his own character over it. Replace her. And it wasn't with Katsumi, because Katsumi is the problem is that it's someone else's perspective of an individual, which is always going to be seen very differently than actually how the individual is. Like, I'm an asshole through and through, but people think I'm a really nice person.
丸木先生にはとても感謝してますが、もう私は逃げたりしません。先に進みましょう。
So yeah, it's difficult. This is why I say, like, this is really interesting because I can't 100% say that Maruki's wrong. How do many adolescents react when they close to another who is more talented than oneself? I mean, the short answer is actually they just wish to be better. Whatever that means, potentially. Oi, oi, oi. spent a lot of today doing philosophical debates, huh? Oh, good lord. Now we're gonna go to the color things. Fucking Garden of Eden, okay. So he believes that anyone who undergoes the treatments winds up feeling downright rapturous, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I assume I just need to change the color relative to the vines? Flowers? Blue and red.
えっと
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I know what I need to do. See?
宝箱だね。どこか。研ぎ澄ませ。
Ah, okay. So it also activates the combination colors.
もしかして。
So, ironically enough, if I want to actually get to the treasure chest, I want red and green, right? The skull's hidden behind the color puzzle. Not too surprising. I'll see it. Okay, so... I can only access red from this one. Yeah, I don't need to be shown every time. So how do I get... Unless this is blue that it requires. It's not magenta, but it's the blue, which means... Okay, so it's absolute colors so far. Alright. I understand. I thought those were pink, but I guess they're, or magenta. I guess they're just blue. And that just makes everything available. So doing that means I can then disable red up here. There might be requirements for the mixing later though, I have a feeling. Oh, that's an enemy. Okay, so red's currently disabled. I need to disable blue and activate red. I can only change green here. And I can only change blue here. So I need to disable blue. And activate red. Wait, no, there's a pathway to my right that looks like it requires blue. Hello? What's this? Ah, some more notes. Very interesting person came for consultation today. He lost her older sister in an accident and is now grief-stricken. She lost, yeah. I couldn't just sit there and watch her suffer through her life. The whole point of my research is to save people like her. My experiments have taught me I can change any cognition in my presets. Oh, in my presets. Fucking hell. She can't escape the guilt and the pain in her life. All I have to do is make her believe she is her sister. That would be the most direct and effective treatment option. That being said, I did have to alter her cognition quite a bit for the effect to succeed. This was my first time altering a cognition so greatly. I should keep an eye on her to see how things develop. This is where I can enable red, I'm guessing. Ah, I need to do it set. Okay, yeah. All right. I wasn't paying attention to the thing there. So I need to disable blue first. If the game will let me. Good lord. There we go. It's just green at the moment, which means I go here and activate red, which puts it to being yellow. That gives me the new route up. Okay, it just did not want to give me that execute. Oh, here we go. This is the first hybrid one. So this requires purple. Okay. I had a feeling if it's going to show you what the mixed colors are, it's going to have to. So does it have to be fully magenta is the question. So if I per se made it white, does that work? Okay. I know that it stops me from being able to go through the green barrier up there. I'm doing testing. Gotta do this testing. Gotta make sure. Sensing something. So we'll see nearby. Oh, okay. There's a will seed around here, so I'll get to that soon. I'll figure it out. So I'm gonna travel the areas I'm able to travel at this stage. See what I can get. Okay. And so that's where the wheel seat is, definitely. What do I need to accomplish that distance? Do I need to go up there first? Is that what it's telling me? No, it's trying to tell. Okay. So I need. What is that? Yellow. Okay. That says block off. That is a block off over there. That's stuff I've already traversed, so that goes there, and that's magenta, magenta. Yes, that's magenta, that's blue, this is yellow, that's blocked by red and blue. Okay. So, can activate green here. Can disable green here. Allows me passage from where I am to here. And this looks like I can only influence red. Yep. Okay, so blue, red to get to here. First, we get this chest. Okay, I already know what I need to do. Go back here, enable green. Go here, disable blue. Go here. Disable green. This isn't very difficult. And then here I can disable red. Alright. You need to get rid of the 3 colors and to get the skull. Yeah, I saw that. Again, that's why I said I needed to go to the blue. The moment I saw that it was only green, I knew what the puzzle was. That's why I went past it to get to the magenta thing first. Alright. I think this is the last one because I think I've gotten all the other. I've got the other 2. Oh, there's a thing. Alright, keep that in mind. That's dead. I mean, I did not explain what I was thinking in my head, which I should do. Check your menu, I think. Oh, I can check the UI. Was it this one? Yeah. So. No, I'm going off memory. I'm allowed to do that. I got it right anyway. I mean, what worst comes to worst, I go, okay, well, I haven't beaten, I've beaten the boss one, which means that I've not gotten at least one. So it just means I need to go search through my map again. Easy enough. The Sorrow one, wasn't it? Yeah. Crystal of Sorrow.
3つ目の石入手です。先生の欲望がこんな形になるなんて。
Alright, so, first I'm gonna basically just get to the reset point. Because I don't need to worry about the chest down there, because like I said, I went after that first. So it's red and yellow. Red and green make yellow. Oh, there was also an answer that was available to me. Why I take that answer? Okay, so I need to disable green and activate blue. And we're done with the spot. So now it's about getting up there, which that looks like it requires white. So this requires cyan. Is that white or is it? I can't fucking tell from here. So this requires cyan. Cyan is green thing. That requires not white, so I need to be able to disable red somewhere. So I can't come from this way. It's got to be this way. And disable red here. Oh, there's a chest there. Which requires yellow. Oh, I'm going to activate green quickly then. What does that not need? That not needs cyan, which means I need to remove blue. The equation. Means I need to get rid of magenta for a moment. Magenta is blue and red. Fuck. I don't have a good answer here, do I? I need to get... That looks like I can activate blue and red over there. Alright, go back to magenta so I can go up that way to get to here, which means I can manipulate blue. Let's see. Can I just go all the way around here? No, it's because I stop here at the green. I'm playing enough. I actually think my... So I need to disable green here, right? Or enable green here, sorry. So does that block my passage though? It does with cyan, which means I need to disable the blue. Cool, so we get here, and then we get to here, and then we can get to here. Here. Indeed. There's treasure chest. Yes. Yes, this is what I was going after, by the way. Nice. Alright, now where the fuck am I going? Alright. So let's go back to the resetting point if I need to. So I need blue, I don't need yellow. So green off, blue on. Green. Yeah, I know the song you're talking about. I think I hummed it a little bit earlier. Oh wait, no, that's cyan I need there. Cyan I need here, but it's yellow, is that I don't need? So it means I need blue and green, but I don't need red. And that was the place I needed to turn red off. Alright. Oh god, okay. So let's... It was this and this. Get to there. Which then means I can... Oh, yo. Here, I switch these two around. Alright. That should get me all the way to at least the platform. And then, again, I'm pretty sure this is white, so I just turn on red. There we go. What a fucking door. That's kind of cool. Again, one of those kind of puzzles is just like, I don't want to say they're difficult, they're just a little bit like, okay, do this to this and figure out where your routes are. It's the same with almost all the other puzzles they've done. Alright, time for another bit of a depressing story, shall we? Alright, let's see.
で、今さらやってきて一体何だと言うんだ君は。
それはかつてあなたが捨てた僕の論文をさらに研鑽したものです。
そんなことは読めばわかる。今さらこれが何だというのだ。
単に僕の意地ですよ。研究中止の理由とされた実証性の不足が今は解決したことを示したかったんです。
そのようだな。その点は大したものだ。しかしこれはもう終わった話だ。いい加減に忘れたらどうなんだね。
そういうわけにはいかないでしょう。認知科学はあまりにも世界に影響を与えすぎた。
何が言いたい？
世間を騒がす精神暴走事件や怪盗団による大人たちの急な心変わり、それら全てには認知科学が関わっていますよね。そしてそれを裏で手引きしたのは代議士獅童正義です。怪盗団が改心させたことで彼も多くを自白したようですね。かつて獅童は僕の認知科学研究に目をつけ、それを奪い取って自分の懐で研究を進めた。
Okay.
さらにその研究成果を使って精神暴走事件を起こし、それを政治利用した。そしてあなたもその一連に関わっている。違いますか？
私をどうするつもりだ？
どうもしませんよ。今日来たのは僕の意地のため。僕はこの論文で世界を変えてみせる。
Alright, that's actually quite scary, I'm gonna be honest.
世界を？
The way he's doing this is pretty fucking
指導と違
harsh.
って
I like
金
it.
も権力もない君のような一個人に何ができる？
僕の論文はここで終わらない。僕はたどり着いたんです。個人ではなく世界の認知を変える方法に。たとえ何年かかろうとも僕が必ず実証してみせる。
わけのわからん公爵を帰りたまえ。二度と顔を見せるな。
なんだこれは。
どうかしたのか？
あなたには見えないんですか？
Okay, so this was the moment Mementos came over.
時は満ちた。
Yeah,
この声は。
the Grail attempted things.
ようやくこの日が来たか。我は人の心の世界に住まう。
もう一人の僕、人の心の。まさかこの世界は。
お前は知らんだろうが、我は以前からお前と共にあった。しかし我の存在する人の心の海とお前の現実は今まさに
Yeah.
融合を迎えた。
This is the merging.
さあ、理不尽に虐げられし汝にいそう。我は汝、汝は我。
そういうことか。こんなことが。
おい、さっきから何をブツブツ言っている？さっさと帰ってくれ。
ええ、帰りますよ。
And there it is. Villain arc, villain arc.
これでようやく。
Oh boy, that is terrifying.
マルキ氏の研究を潰したのがあの男だったとはな。
さっきから気になってたんだ。 お母さんがしてた認知科学の研究と丸木先生の研究
Probably.
何か関係がないのかって。
丸木を潰した後は自分の息のかかった駒に研究を進めさせた。もっとも研究をしてる本人たちは何も知らなかったんだろうけど、あの男の考えそうなことだよ。
あの野郎
Which is, in a sense, why Shido's not part of anything and he's still going to prison. Because he fucked Maruki over. And he's still a petty little bitch.
いや今はあんなこと言ってる場合じゃねえか。
指導のことともう一つ、映像の最後に映ってたのはおそらくマルキのペルソナだろう。
Yes.
空が赤くなってたってことは、私たちが統制の神と戦ったあの日ってことなのかな。
ラベンザ
Yeah, when we shot God in the face.
あの時現実
Good
と
times,
無限
good
と
times.
融合した。お前たちがそうだったように、ペルソナの完全な覚醒は異世界でないとできない。
So, in a sense, because he was the metaverse was merged with reality, he was actually able to awaken.
つまりマルキはあの時異世界に入ることでペルソナ能力に完全に覚醒したことになる。
He's always had the kind of the power there, but he never fully awoken it.
同時に大衆の認知、メメントスに干渉するチャンスも得たってことね。その後はラベンザから聞いた通り、
本当にいろんな偶然が重なった結果なんだね。
何にせよ、これで大体の事実が把握できた。
At least Haru kind of pointed out one of the things with like storytelling. Look, complain all you like, a story's gotta have coincidences to make the story interesting. It just sucks when they're really obviously on the nose coincidences. This one's actually done a good job of not making them too on the nose, I feel. But hey.
見られたくない記憶だったかもしれないけどね。
Well, let's keep going.
お、迷ってる暇ないよね。
Alright. The identification question. What happened to Maruki the day the sky turned red? I mean, like, it's the first option or the last option. Yeah. But I'm assuming it's the last option because that's the more substantial fact. Ooh, spooky. I'm always at top fucking peak condition. It's all you that need to fucking step up. Come on. No, well, I'm gonna go this approach. This is honestly not that necessary, especially at this stage, because all it does is it delays the effect. Tag up, that's fine. I don't care if your tag goes up. Eat shit, bitch. God, I can't wait to make that even stronger. To be fair, like I've said in the past, I don't think I can make it do more damage outside of just straight up buffing, like more buffs, like getting an attack up and then the concentrate. Don't think I can amp the damage anymore. think I'm pretty much done with the damage amp on that. Well, it's outside of catalog completion as well. There's a piece of paper. Fuck.
まるで楽園だね。自分の研究が成就した
I
ら
need to use that
世
thief
界
vision
が
more.
こうなるとでも言いたいのかな。
楽園。
So this has got to be the treasure room.
っていうか行き止まり？お宝まだ見つけてないのに。
いや、
あのモヤモヤ。
間違いない。あれがお宝だ。
Oh, lovely.
じゃあこれでルートも確保ってことね。
あとは予告状を。あれ、そういや今回ってどうやって予告状出すんだ？
確かに丸木先生ずっとパレスの中なんだよね。
該当団は
Hmm.
決行日前日に予告状を出す。それはマルキも知ってるはずだ。今までのあの男の動きから見て、その日に何か仕掛けてくる可能性は高いんじゃないかな。特にジョーカーにね。
確かにな。
Yeah.
ならば予告状はジョーカーに渡しておこう。
Hmm.
仕掛けてきた時点で待ち伏せして叩きのめすのもありだと思うけど。
なことできっかよ。
目的は現実を元に戻すことで丸木先生を倒すことじゃないわ。
Well, if we also have to beat him up to do it, then I don't mind.
冗談だよ。それにパレスから出たとはいえ外もマルキの作った現実だ。下手を打てば逆にペルソナを使えない僕たちがやられかねないからね。君たちの言う通り正々堂々マルキを改心させた方が確実だよ。
Yes.
改心。丸木先生のお宝盗んだら元の現実に戻るんだよね。
確実とは言えないが、おそらくな。
Can you do this?
ここまで来たんだもん。今さら迷ってられないよね。
俺らは俺。
Oops. Pressed it at the wrong
丸
time.
木先生の言った期限2月3日だったわよね。
ああ、今までにない相手だ。戦いに備えて可能な限り力をつけておこうぜ。
Yeah, I haven't done that already.
どうしますか？
I don't want to explore this area just a tad, and then we'll go grab that piece of thing. This is gorgeous, I have to say. I really didn't spare any fucking effort for the DLC, huh? Right, you said there was a piece of paper. Yep, right there. Fuck, I missed that. Alright. Finally done it. Greater results than ever expected. According to my data, reality and the cognitive world are merging. May be unbelievable, but I'm the one who did it. Never anticipated this, but my theory is being proven with this reality as a whole. No longer need to meddle with the cognitions of individuals. I can create the ideal reality where no one ever suffers again. This power has been granted. I shall lead the world to utopia. This is the mission granted to me by the people, by the world. I'm sure he'll come around to accept it soon. For me, I'm so close to fulfilling my promise. In fact, I'll promise you again, here and now, I will create the perfect world for you. Alright. We've done everything. Now all that's left is to finish it all off, I guess. Which, yeah, no, not too bad. Fucking knew the color shit had to come involved later. Always how it was gonna be. Alright, let's see the fucking list. There we go. Little bit of a log. Oh, I have a box. God, there's a fucking list of people that we have in the messenger, huh? Something's bothering me. So, we talked about how Dr. Maruki might contact us, right? Right? It was only our best guess. Really hope it's not the case, but there is a chance he may not show up before the deadline he gave us. For real? I didn't even think about that. Well, we can't discount the possibility entirely. I'd say the chances of that occurring are slim. The man sees himself as a downright saint. Can't see him suddenly going back on his word. Wouldn't you agree, Phil? I'd say so. Right. If he wanted, he could just erase all of us from existence. Not only that, giving us all this extra time does us a lot of good on our end. And there's still so much about Dr. Maruki's power we don't understand. That's true. We need to use this time well, prepare as much as possible. I shall take it upon myself to remaster our calling card to a true work of art. Yeah, no. We're good there. What a pity. Nice. Oh yeah. Alright. First things first. Get a massage. Man, I'm putting Phil through the fucking ringer. Laundromat. We still have more Suriyama to go through. Gotta love Kawakami being there to do all my fucking chores for me. Again, I think I conceded I was not going to feasibly get these two done in time. No, not that button. No, not stats, confidant. Where's Mishiyama? There's Mishiyama and Togo. So Togo's like possible, but it's just gonna be on the wire. So probably no point. The kid's probably the most realistic. I do not know what you do about the your teacher. Yeah, she actually does so much by this stage. Just, like the massage alone, holy shit. In the next playthrough, it's her and Chihaya that are going to be my priorities to max out first. Because everything else is kind of, in a sense, secondary. Oh yeah, it's going to probably be the one that I don't want to max out, but I will nonetheless. Might as well. So yeah, I'm gonna not be doing more for confidants, I think. So it's jazz club at night. Makoto. Of all of the characters, she's the one that's going to be on my team guaranteed earliest that I want to actually use. So I want to get her stat stuff up as much as I can and through this. Then outside of this, it's gym. Oh no. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, so it was HP that's going up for her? Yeah. Old infinity scarf. Dude, did I just get one of the stones? It's the infinity scarf stone. It's the one your grandma gives you. Companies with high employee satisfaction on the rise. It's been 2 hours. You're gonna continue for 1 more hour? Yeah. I try and do 3 hours. Sometimes I'll finish like 10-20 minutes early. If I'm in a specific day, then I might finish half an hour early, but no, I do my best to try and aim for 3 hours, 2.5 at worst. I want to try and be as consistent as I can with the content that I do. And 3 hours is a nice chunk time that, like, if you want to have something that's just kind of on in the background and you can watch over a day while you do your work, it's a good amount. And I think it's not excessively large, but it's not short enough that you worry. I also do not blame people if they only watch like part way through and all that sort of stuff. I would prefer if people watch as much of the content as possible, because then that gets my viewership numbers up and fixes the fact that I took a week off, as well as helps me get towards monetization. But yeah, it is what it is. Point is, I just needed higher viewership numbers in general if I wanted to get monetized. I don't mind it though. Again, this is a hobby for me. It gives me a excuse to de-stress and play video games, which I don't get to do all that much outside of streaming. Even the people around me are talking differently now. It's really weirdly optimistic. And it's possible.
そうだよね。
I know, it sounds weird. I almost take a business approach to how I do streaming, but again, it is a hobby for me. So it's this weird middle ground, I guess, with it all. I was talking to my friends from overseas recently. They keep introducing me to new slang I've never heard of. Well, English slang is constantly evolving with the times. Textbook English is more static, it's so lame. But sometimes you can work out the meaning behind slang through context clues. Some are just natural extensions of English language constructs that have already been in place for years. As someone that's done linguistics, this is going to be an interesting one to see how quickly I can solve this. Others might combine normal words or use more common phrases in new or unusual ways. Take thirsty, for instance. Ordinarily, it describes a need for a drink. It's a pretty serious need, right? But as slang, it describes someone who's a little too desperate, like a boy who won't stop asking you out. Oh, and hangry. That's when you're so hungry it puts you on edge and everything makes you mad.
Please answer.
So here's a test, McCracken-kun. Would you say that you're feeling a little salty? What would salty mean if you're in the slang sense? Found out, so maybe you can, like, you can call someone sweet, right? What does that mean when describing a person? Sweet tasting. Yes, I taste my friends and I call them sweet. Kind-hearted. Yeah, you're right. That is pretty positive. Yep. So what kind of connotation would salty have in the context? Negative. Tasty. I'm not allowed to have that much salt in my diet, sorry. Yeah, I think that too. After all, people only describe food as salty when the salt overpowers everything else. True. I will actually concede that idea, yeah. So, if it's a negative connotation, then it'd be, it'd have to mean someone's feeling bad somehow. And it's probably something that you can say about yourself or other people. So with all that in mind, salty probably means resentful. I guess that's probably the best one. Give me the pan rock and salad sauce flavored chips, thank you. Jesus Christ. Oh, yay. Sorry, I had to stretch there. Yeah, it's resentful because that's what the online community is. I wouldn't say resentful is probably the best translation for this, by the way. Like, bitter? But that's just yeah, no, resentful works, but I think bitter would have been a more accurate answer. Even though they are phonemes. Yep, you know what I'm trying to say. Basically, they're the same word, slightly different, mildly different meanings, but I'd say bitter is a bit more of an accurate answer. Makes you think someone's there. So if you call someone salty, that probably means they're angry or resentful. Love fish and chips with salt and vinegar. See, over here in New Zealand, we have the salt, we don't do the vinegar. I would not be able to handle that much. It would actually probably give me heart palpitations. Like, genuinely. Like, I'm supposed to have low amounts of salt in my diet as it is. So it's really bad when I do have fish and chips because it's New Zealand's extremely on the high end of adding salt specifically. You had me in the first half and lost me at the last word there. Yeah, like that's the thing, is in New Zealand getting vinegar added to fish and chips is not okay. No. We don't add that here. But no, like New Zealand oversalts everything because apparently we really like salt over here, and someone that's not supposed to have like regular salt intake, really bad. It's really, really bad. I can't actually order out that often. And if I do, I put my health at risk. Which I've done, so you know. Reminds me, I actually need to go take blood tests in the near future. Might have to take a stream off so I can go do blood tests one day. Because I need to do them in the morning. And there's no way I'm going to be able to stream afterwards because they take like 4 vials of blood from me to do my blood tests. 4 or is it 5? I think it's 4. Like even they sit there and go like, we're taking too much blood from you. You should, like they literally do not let me leave. They physically stop me from leaving after I've had my blood tests because of how much they take to do tests. But they try and get away with 5. I think they take 4 heavy-handed ones. That's what they probably do. People like sweet or sour. Saying can be rooted in many origins, common words, acronyms, or of course, yeah. Fucking, I'm not gonna even try and say that. I'm nowhere near awake enough to do it. Have you ever heard of the word frenemy? It's the portmanteau. I hate needles. I get that. I guess I'm just I've got a good pain tolerance, and it's kind of the whole thing of like, okay, so this needle here is to just get something out of me that means that I can get answers that I wouldn't be able to get otherwise. I mean, you are talking to someone that's literally stitched his own head back together, basically. Gonna head off. I'll be around later if you want to chat after you stream. I won't be able to, Sin. It's double lectures today. I have the morning and then the evening one. I'm going going to take a huge break after this before my first lecture. Because I need to. And I'm going to probably watch more of the Transformer movies. But yeah, no, I'll probably catch you, I want to say maybe Thursday after, like, afternoon is the earliest I can probably catch up with you. But Friday, definitely. So, more fun. It's good to learn the rules before you break them. If anyone wants to learn some extra slang vocab, I would be psyched to offer some bonus lessons. Frenemies, but I've had enough of backstabbing. That's fair. Alright. Oh, it was giving me a text. An indie idol tricked my dad and now my family's falling apart. It's that idol's fault that my mom and dad fight all the time. Mom got really mad today. She was shouting about them heading for divorce. Just want my mom and dad to be happy again. So, yeah, the picture. I think this post is just a kid. Makes all this shit hit a little harder, don't you know? Well, good. Yeah, it sucks to come from an arguing family. Anyway, I did some digging on this indie idol lately. Her stage name is Star Lillian. Or Lilina? Lilina? Lilina's probably... Liliana? Liliana. Honestly, thought she seems pretty on a level. No shady business, no cheating, no fans, nothing. No hits on the nav either. If I had to guess, I'd say the dad's who's the problem with this one. How's he not being caught with the cat and skull? I'm pretty sure everyone knows, but nobody fucking cares. Cause cat cute. Sounds like he goes to Akihabara every day. Want to check it out. Alright. An idol and a unicorn. Jesus. Okay, that's a weird name. What messages do I have? Haru, fuck off. I'm gonna go fucking pump iron at the gym. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. We're going to the gym. We're getting them stats up. Take the expensive stuff because gotta make sure I take it. Alright. Fuck yeah. Again, I just want to get those stats up. That's all I'm doing at this stage. Get them numbers up. Because I'm prepping for the next playthrough at this stage. There's nothing else to do. And then I'm going to go to... There? Oh, yeah. Jazz Club. Because again, these stats that I gain at the Jazz Club are permanent and carry over playthrough. There's Power Fizz. The taste of this drink will give your power and luck. You'll be able to defend yourself against anything.
Oh, arigato.
Okay, so I'm assuming this is just raw stat up. Yeah, that happens. Okay, so what did I actually increase this? Strength, endurance, and luck. Cool. That's awesome. The Infinity Scarf. Holy shit, I won the lottery. Good luck to that too. Oh, is it gonna be a... Yep. Kawakami fucking helping me out in a way that I honestly do not need. Fuck it, sleep. Oh god, what the fuck's Ryuji messaging me about now? Yeah, I like the fact that I knew it was fucking Ryuji. Snow's coming tomorrow. Think we'll get a real blizzard? Who knows? Rarely even see heavy snow in Tokyo. I predict heavy snowfall, but it's gonna be wet snow, so it won't really pile up much. Sources, some guy on TV. Oh no, my flower beds. I should go check on them. I'm sure they'll be fine. But if you need help with them, I'll do what I can. Indeed, Ryuji can as well. Man, you can't just volunteer me. Not that I wouldn't though. You need the heavy lifting done, I'm your guy. Actually, if the snow is going to be that bad, I think it might have some effect on the metaverse too. Might as well keep in mind when we plan for tomorrow. Snow affecting the metaverse. Is that gonna make like enemies slower or some shit? Hey, have you heard of this AI mask guy? Well, AI mask is I guess some extreme video streamer with a robot mask and a big audience. Got a request on the fan site from someone who knows him in real life. One of the streamer friends. Apparently they wanted him to stop streaming himself going around doing borderline illegal stuff. Fuck, alright. Yes, I do know about situations like this that actually did happen. There's plenty of them. In fact, they still are fucking happening. Goddamn TikTok trends about stealing a fucking train. Snow famously good at invading dreams somehow. True. I don't know if anyone's seen this though, but there was actually a literal, like, there's a TikTok fucking influencer popular that literally just tried to steal a fucking train. What I fucking hate about all of this is like, this is just straight up criminal acts. But it's for the content. No, it's not. Fuck off. This is you doing criminal acts and being surprised when people don't like it. But people watch it because people want to see other people be stupid. Or go, man, I wish I could do that. But I know I wouldn't because I'm not a dumbass. I hate it. I really fucking do. And anyone tries to talk to of it, he flips out and gets violent. They say he's out of control. Do we have a name? Yeah, about that, he says he's not gonna post the guy's info online. Guess the guy is pissed off a lot of people. If he got dogs, things could get ugly. Of Elm Street movies, turns out it was Frosty the Snowman all along. Good old Nightmare on Elm Street. Good times, good times. Am I the only one that liked watching those like old shitty horror movies because I just found them fun? Like they're so just trashy and so stupid, and it's just kind of fun to watch from time to time. It's like, oh no, I'm screaming because the person in front of me got a fucking pipe through their goddamn throat. That's why he's so scared of oh my god, do you think Freddy Krueger's actually Frosty the Snowman? That actually makes way too much sense. so bad you can't be scared. Yeah, like, I honestly do not understand why anyone's scared of B-grade horror movies or anything. Like, Final Destination, right? That movie put concepts in your head, but that was about it. Have you seen The Blob? I don't know, actually. Let me look that one up. The 1988 film? Is that the one I'm looking for? American science fiction horror film. Oh my god, that sounds so bad. I've seen literally fucking TV shows make episodes like this. Was The Blob based on a true story? What? Dude, this fucking alien invades from outer space to consume fucking everything. Ayo, is this real? Is this based on a true story? Oh. Oh my god. Oh, it's so good. I love that. That one question has made my day. It's like fucking someone turning around going like, yo, the 8-Legged Freaks movie, do you think that was based on a true story? So no, that's just an everyday life in Australia. Oh, Jesus. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, I have to go research this shit again. I ain't doing these requests. Fuck off. Thing is an old... Yeah, that's why... I think it's 1988. Was, the film I was seeing. But yeah, like... Those older movies have have a charm to them that, like, modern horror doesn't. I have to say. Modern horror, OG, Hammer horror is good too. Yeah. But no, like, going back to the Final Destination. Final Destination brought fears to light that, like, people had, but didn't really think about until now. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think anyone feels comfortable driving behind, like, a logging truck or a truck with lots of metal pipes in it. Right? I don't think anyone wants to do that anymore. It's because Final Destination showed you that shit. Special effects of ketchup, but do you care? God, that was such a good era though, where it was like clearly just fucking tomato sauce just getting fucking squirted. And like you can tell because it's just like, it is clearly the way it's smeared. You can see the yellow tinge to it that is tomato sauce. But nowadays it's just fucking like black paint, basically. What did I fucking watch recently that had just like such excessive violence in it that I couldn't fucking stop laughing because it was just like blood everywhere in just a single bullet wound. Oh, it was oh fuck, it was on Netflix. It's basically a Groundhog Day, but like it's about a fucking the end of the universe. I don't remember fully. Baby cut ladies. No. What's you know what? I'm looking it up on my phone. Give me a second, because I can actually probably find it quickly. If I look at my Netflix. Give me a split second. I know we're getting really sidetracked, especially when we're coming actually like closer to time. The black and white horror films from like the 30s until 70s are cheesy but fun. Yeah. Classic samurai film. Oh, yes. Classic samurai films are a treasure, aren't they? What? Where is it? I wish it was easier to see what you've actually watched. Can I actually just Google in here? Boss level, that's it. Boss level, that one had such gratuitous blood explosions in it. It was a fucking treat. I fucking adore it. There is nothing wrong with that sort of stuff from time to time. You gotta watch it sometimes. It's just fun. Right, we go to the fucking gym. Kill Bill. Oh, Kill Bill. If I was to actually analyze that film, there are so many problems with it, but it's so fucking fun. Oh. Yeah, no, I absolutely stand by my statement of like, there is some of those movies and TV shows and such like that from back then that are just so fucking terrible they wrap around to being so much fun. Or they commit to the cheesy shittiness that is the B-grade genre and fucking like own that shit so much. Oh, I cannot stress how much I do love those things. From time to time, I do not like watching them a lot though, because I do get kind of like bored eventually. But like, I remember I rewatch Halloween every once in a while, and it's just fun. So shit, but so fun. Actually, that's the question. What is everyone's favorite horror movie? I want to know what people's favorite horror movie is now. Because I have a couple that are like my seasonal favorites. Like every time Halloween actually comes around, I always watch Monster House. Because I remember watching that when like back when it came out, and I fucking loved it, and I still do. I still think it's a really fun movie. Leave your soul open and take yourself to the next level. Okay. Yeah, again, like I don't know if I've got a specific horror movie that I would definitely say is my absolute favorite, but I think I don't know, I have a soft spot for Mike Myers. And not like the act. The one from Halloween. Michael Myers. I just think it embodies the correct things about those sorts of things. Interview of a Vampire was fun and horrific at the same time. You know what? I actually can see what you mean with that. I thought that was fun. I think I remember watching that while I was doing some washing. I was just doing the folding while just watching it. Weird random thing to remember. But yeah, no, it's interesting. I think the only movie that I've actually ever thought was a horror movie thing, My Little Pony's Christmas sing-along, and they're gonna ever stop screaming again. That is true horror. But no, like the only actual horror movie I've ever had that I can like, I felt like I could analyze it on its horror elements was the first, well, not the first, but the remake It movie, the first of the two that they did. That first one was actually really good. I actually thought that was a great example of how to actually do a horror movie. But like, I remember watching like House of Wax, right? House of Wax is one that comes to mind. That movie was just so trash. I fucking loved it. Honestly, the only reason people watched that movie was because of, was it fucking, it had, was it Paris Hilton in it? I believe it was. And she dies in a way that makes a joke at the, Night in Paris video that exists in the internet that I'm sure everyone here knows what it is. The first, it was good though. Freaked enough people out. Yeah, like the original, it was good. The remake was really, really good. The chapter 2 was, I mean, I went to watch that at the cinemas and I had one of the people of the group actually walk out on it because they couldn't handle it. I fucking thought it was nowhere near as good as the first one. Do I have a single book I can't even read? I do. The Art of Charm. So yeah, like it's difficult. It's difficult with all. Like, don't get me wrong, there is a couple of horror movies I could point at that when they came out, they revolutionized what the horror genre kind of meant. I think Jason, Freddy, they're great examples of that. I think Jason's probably the most immediate answer I can always give to like one horror movie franchise that really helped define horror. Do I go check out Mementos? Nah, I think I'm just gonna keep with the gym playthrough. I've not got much more time left anyway. I'm probably gonna wrap up shortly, like after another day or so, because that way we'll be right on the wire for everything, so we can do stuff next time. I have to be careful because fuck it, next time's goddamn thing. I might switch them around again. I have a feeling it would probably be wise to switch around again, so I might do Persona on Friday instead of Thursday this week. Do fucking like Star Rail on Thursday instead, just so I can not have to stunt time and not have to panic because of fucking lecture at that time. Also, while I remember, next week I will not be able to stream on Thursday at all. I will not be here. I have something that I need to sort out, and I'm not going to go into that. But I will do that Persona stream as well on the Friday, and I'll probably do a compensation stream on the weekend. I'll actually see if I can hit up my mate and we can play some more of the Idol Showdown game. The fighter beat 'em up that I played that other time. Kurumi outfit shopping? No, we're still a ways off from that, remember, Dread. Don't worry, I already have it ready. No, I don't. Like I said, if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna not skip out on any fucking, like, quality. It's gonna be fucking top tier. That's supposed to be a surprise. I mean, it's not much of a surprise. It's supposed to just be a thing that exists in the back of my mind, reminding me if I ever do get successful on YouTube, which is a big if, I have something to regret. But I stand by, I will be using a lot of money on making that situation as fucking peak as possible. Hell, I will fucking release a goddamn fucking, like, calendar with photos from it. From a photo shoot for it. That will be a fucking thing you can buy. There's no way anyone would want that. Make it digital. You can pay to get a photo album. Have you seen the films Jason and the Agronaut? Don't think so. I believe in the internet's power to do pointless things for stupid reasons. True. That's why I'm pretty sure if I actually advertised in a few locations that I intend to do that, I would probably get that subscriber count. It's only a single week. Just gonna make sure we don't go on with anything I left undone. The old ones with the lizards and his monster. I honestly don't know if I know that one. I'm sorry. Alright, I think I'm actually going to save here. I know it's a little early, by 15 minutes. But I think it's a good time to stop because they're starting to warn me about it. So, like I said, I think we'll move the stream around just to ensure that we have good time for everything that's going to happen from this point onwards, because I have a feeling that we're about to hit a big spike in story point. Back in the 50s, they just get an iguana or something and make it look big. Boss done. Yeah, gotta love those days. It was great. But no, like, I think I'll do it like that. That way, so yeah, Friday will be a big substantial amount of time to work on everything in Persona. We'll get, like, I might even do a longer stream on that day. Depends how I'm feeling. Depends on timings and everything like that. Short answer is, depending on how far away it is, I might even play until, okay, I think I can probably make this promise based on my knowledge of this game. it's either this week or next week we're probably going to be able to finish the DLC. So I'll leave that as a thing that's existing. If it's not those 2 weeks, then it would likely be only, yeah, I would assume it would be by then, because I have 2 streams on each week. So yeah, it's either this week or next week that we'll probably get the DLC finished. And then after that, I'm gonna probably have to reshuffle how I do my streaming to accommodate probably fitting in something else. But I will still be doing Persona. I will still be doing a New Game Plus. And it will be a lot more of a completionist-y run. Where I will actually probably look into a lot of guides beforehand to look at some stuff, but not anything that's too substantial. I won't get too like gamey and make sure I'm doing everything perfectly, but it will be to make sure I get all the confidants done. Like that's my goal of the next playthrough, is max out all of the confidants and see what happens after that. I think that's a fair sort of thing. I'll try also in the next playthrough to use different personas, not just Mr. Fallback. I can vaporize everything in the game. But I will probably use it for the beginning stages at the very least, until I would argue until I can figure out some good builds, until I get my character levels up and everything like that. It's probably going to be what I use. Which I think that's reasonable, at least in my eyes. I also do want to finish its build and make it perfect, but we'll see. With that being the case though, nonetheless, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider leaving a like or a comment on the video. It'd be very much appreciated. Helps the video out, helps me out with my motivation, helps the channel out, because more likes and stuff like that on the video actually gets better attention on the channel than subscribers do, and helps you out as well, because it helps you find this content easier in the future. Also consider subscribing to the channel, hitting the notification bell to find out when I do go live, as well as follow me over on Twitter, where I do post when I'm going live, as well as some of the stuff that I'm working on in the background, my thoughts, feelings, and other things that might affect the stream. I don't think there's anything really else to comment on. It's kind of weird. We're almost actually getting to a wrap-up point for both Yakuza and Persona in a very similar amount of space, which does leave me in a really weird state of figuring out what the fuck's going on. Like, at least with Persona, I know I'm going to be doing more of it, but I do want to probably reduce how often I'm doing it, but I'm probably going to do longer streams of it. With Yakuza, I mean, it's just on to the next game, which is going to be interesting. And then I have no idea what else is going to be going into the slots. I have a game that I've been waiting for to come out for a really long time, like a year or so. It's been delayed a few times. That I'm still kind of hoping can go into that slot. Worst comes to worst, I'm not kidding, it might actually be Star Rail for some portion of time, goes into that slot, and then I try and find something to fill the Friday kind of whatever slot that I have going. Sorry, I need to tell you about my great new idea for a game where you're in Skyrim, but you're God. It's totally balanced. What are you, the fucking spiffing Brit? Well, nonetheless though, again, thank you so much for watching. You're awesome, stay awesome, and I hope to see you again next time. Till then, bye-bye.